This is our first live stream in a very long time. You have to excuse me, I've got hay fever. We've all got allergies at the moment, Damo, me and the kids. But I thought I'd give a little walk around the farm and give a sneak peek into the tiny home and where we're up to with it. The builders are just on their break at the moment. And so let's see. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope this is clear because I haven't live streamed in a long time. But the kids are here. Let me just do a camera turn around. You want to say hi, Owen? Say hello. Hello. There they are. Kids are playing here. Little ones. And then over this side here is where the chickens are. The hens are out laying the eggs. Hi, Donald. Good to see you. I'm on a live stream, babe. This is live stream now. Yeah, a long time not live streamed. Yeah. So yeah, and this is the first live stream ever from the farm. So thank you for liking it, guys. And the video and audio is great. Thank you for reporting back. Hi, Wendy. We've had a chicken. Shame, one of our ladies. Oh, I think my connection was bad, but now it's better. The ducks here are waiting for them to lay their eggs. They're very protective over the eggs. Can't be long now because they've had these eggs on the go for about 25 days, I would say. So Misery's just over there. She's getting ready for an enclosure. She just feels quite claustrophobic in this enclosure, I think. So we're getting ready to get a new one. Rob, any snake sightings lately, Ryan? Yes, 2. I was just driving back the other day and a big black one came across the road. And then there was another one. I took Tis for a walk over near the rice field. A big one came across and the dogs chased it. So Julie's coming to Thailand in 2 months on the 6th. Yeah, love it. Hope we can give you a nice window to Thailand until you come. I'll be doing a few more of these live streams. This is the first one from the farm. And I'm going to give a little tour now of where we're up to with the tiny home. The builders have just arrived back. So you're going to see this in coming vlogs anyway. But for those that have watched the live stream, you're going to see it firsthand here. Here are the builders coming in. Just 3 today. Betty Blue is doing fine, my friend. She just needed a new starter motor. I've replaced just about every part on that car. So right now, as you can see, they're just kind of filling in these gaps on the board. Hi, Jason. Thank you very much. They're filling in all the gaps here. It's kind of a big job. It's going to take them a day or 2. The bedroom's done already, the ceiling. This here is a space for a fan, and we got the lights. Where the lights are going to be going in, there's 4 lights in here. So I'm hoping this is nice and clear. Frank says, is Betty Blue the Isuzu? Yes, that's right. 22 years old she is. These guys are really cracking on. This team is a fantastic team. They're really fast working. This is the bathroom, and we got space here for 2 water heaters. One for the shower and then one for the bath, which will be here. But the bath may be a later addition because it's expensive. So it'll be the last part of the budget. And let's go to the fun part. So these are the stairs they built, steel stairs, and we'll be putting a bookshelf underneath. And let's just go up here. They finished the roof. Wow. So this is the view from the inside mezzanine balcony down there. You can see nice view from up here. And here there'll be a bed, and this will be a nice little seating area with some sofas and pillows. Yeah, Frank, that's right, actually. We just got our electricity bill, and it's crazy. And LPG water is probably cheaper. So then let's go and see the piece de resistance, which is the balcony. So out here now you see they built this balcony. Really beautiful. And then we'll walk out. I won't fall and be one of those vloggers that dies on his own live stream. This is the view from up here. Beautiful view. from up in the balcony. You can see down at the bamboo hut there. And we really wanted this balcony quite high and wide because we wanted to get the view over trees out to the rice field over there, because that view is just beautiful. And the sunset's just over there, and you get pink skies and orange skies and beautiful. I apologize again, we're all full of hay fever at the moment, so we're all on antihistamines. You can see they're putting in this steel here. The floor's still not done, so I have to be careful. Hey, Amit, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Palantir all the way. If you've got to check out Amit's channel too, if you're interested in stocks and shares and technology, in particularly in Palantir, check out his channel. It's very cool. So you've got this beautiful view all the way across the rice fields. They've got to put this floor in. This is going to be a concrete board. See, they've got one piece here already. They're going to fit concrete board here. And yeah, I mean, what a view though. Look at this, guys. It just doesn't get any better than that. Some long-time followers of this channel will remember that I mentioned I wanted a treehouse library somewhere like really high up where you could get the view and the sunset and have a read and just relax. And we couldn't do that in the end, but I think this is the equivalent. It's super high. I think it's three meters high from the floor to the floor, which is quite high. And it knocks the symmetry of the building off. Me and Damo designed this building, and we're aware that it looks a bit odd on the side, and it knocks the symmetry of the building off. The overall aesthetic of the building is somewhat degraded, I would say, but the practicality and the utility of it is upgraded. So in the end, it's like we want to build a place that we love and that we like, not just that looks good, but a place that we love to be and that we enjoy. So the other thing is, if we were building this house to sell it on in the future, we probably wouldn't build it this way, because this is very unique to our taste. It's a little bit quirky and eccentric with the multi-level mezzanine and this kind of small little door that comes out here. It's a little bit odd and it wouldn't be very good for resale, but we never intend to sell this. This is a home that we built to our tastes, not to sell, to just live in and to enjoy. And so we can be a little bit playful with it, because we are like kids at heart, me and Damo. So we want it a bit playful. We want it a little bit eccentric, which I think is how it's coming out. So I'll just give you one more look at that view for anybody else that just joined. Thanks for liking the live stream. You can see up here on the roof too. I do have to be careful, but you can see the tiles on the roof. Very beautiful. Very beautiful up there. You see Damo's bamboo down that way. And as I say, the sunset's just over there. So that's the... I think they'll be finished with this balcony by the end of today. They got it up within 48 hours, which is very cool. And let's go back in now. We're going to be doing the base coat soon, turning them white. This little hatch here is just so you can access the under roof of the bedroom and the bathroom. So while her brother's doing the electrics, he can get in here. You can see we've insulated all of this, and we've used the gypsum board that has a heat resistant finish on one side. So you're getting double protection, double insulation. There's a window up here that you'll never see from below. It's just there, but that's because from the outside it would look odd just to have one window, which is that one. So it's better to have two. Hey Bill, thanks a lot for the super chat from Pennsylvania. Hey, you can watch the replay, yeah? Thanks a lot, Bill, appreciate it. So this window here is purely for the aesthetic on the outside. It's got no utility on the inside. You never know, in future you could floor this. You could put a floor in and do some more steel and build it into another room, but that isn't our plan at the moment. So up here will be a bed, and this main room will be air conditioned. They built a little step here, and then if you use your imagination, we put some pillows on here and make it into a small sofa seating area. That's it. These cables here are for the lights, of course, where the spotlights are going to go in, and the aircon will be above that window there. Yeah, good storage, Phil, in the ceiling area. That's a good point. It is good for storage in there. I think we'd have to put a couple more steel beams down and put a floor in there. So let's get down these tiny stairs. I will admit that this is a very tight squeeze. So it is a tight squeeze in and out. We're okay with it, but Damo's pregnant at the moment, so that's a little bit difficult for her. Let's go down here. And these are the guys, these are the heroes of the story. Super fast team. We love them. So I'm just going to show you the balcony from the outside, and you'll see what I was talking about with the aesthetic. So you see that, let me step back here. So you see that it does look a little bit odd to have that thing coming out the side there, but really we want it for utility, not just so it looks good on the outside. And you'll see this in more detail in coming vlogs. I've got some new vlogs lined up for Friday and Sunday where you'll see more detail on how they put the ceilings in and the insulation. Underneath the balcony here is my office, and when I say office, I don't mean like to kind of sit and do paperwork. I mean more like a nutty professor's laboratory. So I imagine I'll probably grow some mushrooms in here of different types that require an air-conditioned area. And check out these tiles, guys. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? I call it the DMT tile. It's, look at the patterns, it's absolutely beautiful. Damo wouldn't have those in the main house, but for one of my little rooms, it's completely acceptable and fine. So then we just got the doors there. There's room for a fan here in the office too, and 2 lights. And then the good thing is this door for my office is actually wood. So now the balcony, it provides some cover for the door. Let me just switch over. So it provides some cover for the door, and so the rain doesn't hit the wood door and then the wood swells. So you never know, in the future you may have a problem, you may have to shave the door. We've had a few problems with the bathroom door in our kitchen too. CJ says we know what type of mushrooms will be growing on in there. No, all kinds of mushrooms, racy mushrooms, lion's mane, which are hard to get hold of in Thailand. I can never seem to get hold of the spores for lion's mane. But they require, in the hot sun, they require an air-conditioned space. And so that room is perfect. And you can keep it cool quite cheaply because it's such a small room. So with the door, if it does get wet and swells, we'll probably have to shave it like we do with the kitchen. And yeah, I think this balcony's worked out well for us. Our plan is to, like our hot tub surround, is to do kind of a brickwork up the column. And we're also going to be cladding this in wood. So we have some recycled or refurbished wood that we can use. So we got, Bobby Crush says, somebody in Pi is selling lion's mane. I'd be interested to find out who is selling it. I can never seem to get hold of it. I wonder if it's spores or it's dried. But let me show you the finish for the columns will be like this. So this kind of finish for the columns of the brickwork. And then also our plants are here. Some ganja plants on the go. Nothing to do with me, I'm just the farang. They're Damos, personal use only. And there she is, guys. I mean, in total, I think cumulatively, the builders have only spent about 4 weeks building this thing. Super, super fast. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do that in the UK quite as fast. So these are the Black Afara trees. They will grow really high and provide a lot of shade. Some may remember when we planted those. They're a very good tree for having shade in the middle of of our area here. We got one there and one here that's grown quite a lot bigger. So we have some furniture arrived too. There's a guy that makes this for me very cheaply. This was under 1,000 baht. So, and it's proper heavy duty furniture. That's for the record player, and this is for the TV. The reason we're having a TV, me and Damo don't really watch much TV, but the children here don't have a cinema. There's no cinema in our very rural area. So I bought a huge TV for them, and they can all kind of come in, get together, and we can do cinema nights inside the cottage. So they don't have much, these kids around here. So to have something like that for them, where we can put some cartoons on and some Disney, I think it'll work out well, even though we won't use the TV that much. We've got a delivery happening now. Check out this car. Hey Sean, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thanks for following the channel, and I appreciate your kind message there as well. We've got a delivery arriving here at the moment. Check out this car. Only in Thailand, guys. I love this country, I tell you. I love it. Look at this. Sawasdee krab. รถนี้มันอายุเท่าไหร่ครับนี่ก็ดัดแปลงมาใหม่ครับเหรอเครื่องยนต์มีประมาณสัก20 ปีใช่ไหม So I just asked him how old this car is, and he said it's about 20 years old. But look, still working. ทำได้ใช้ได้ใช่ไหมไม่มีปัญหาตัวนี้เขาดัดแปลงมาใหม่ได้2-3 ปีเหรอ Yeah, so he said every 2 or 3 years they've got to replace some stuff, but you can just keep using it. 15, 20 years old, look at that. It's like a party bus, isn't it? Same age as Betty Blue, that's right. So Betty Blue's just here, by the way. I know a couple of people have just been asking. She just had a new starter put in. Bear in mind now she's had a new starter, new window wipers, new wheels, new brakes, new suspension, new air conditioner unit, new stereo back end. There's new handbrake. There's not much that's not new on Betty Blue, guys. I've replaced just about every part of her, and I love her to bits. She's still breaking down every now and again. It's not that she breaks down, but the motor sometimes doesn't start. So I have a couple of issues with her, but I'm not going to give up on her. We're not going to give up on her. Betty Blue's got another 20 odd years left in her yet. Just like this car. In Thailand, you make do with what you've got. Look at this here. Maybe I'll trade Betty Blue in actually for one of these. That'll be cool. Do that, yeah? He said I can open it up and take a look. There she is. Under the hood, guys. Only on Life in Bamboo channel you get to see under the hood. So, yeah. So we'll just say hi to the kids before I finish this live stream. Say hi, kids. Oi, one. There's Tis. Say hello, Tis. Neil and Sa all playing together. You want to say hello? There you go. I will say hi to Damo as well while on the stream. She insists on working, even though she's pregnant. She insists on doing... she's going to be starting her own channel too. We're not sure what the name will be yet. But it's going to be in Thai, isn't it, babe? Yeah. So how are you feeling with the baby?
Today I feel better.
Feel better, yeah.
I got sick for 2 days.
Been sick, haven't we? With like a hay fever, allergies. So this live stream now, it's been going on 20 minutes. It's a weird thing to live stream. It's a weird feeling. But good, it's good. We get to show you kind of what's happening as it happens, rather than in editing. All right, guys. So that's it. Reporting for the farm. I'll try and do a few more of these. The vlog's coming up on Friday is about medicine. How do you get medicine in rural Thailand? Like what happens if you get sick? I'm trying to do content that helps people that are thinking about moving to rural Thailand or want to come and live in Thailand. I'm trying to integrate a lot of that in there. So I'm talking a little bit about how we get our medication and what happens if you get sick. And I'm also talking about how to grow mushrooms. I've got to grow on here. I'll just show you. This is all going to be in Friday's vlog. But we're growing these beautiful oyster mushrooms. And we've got, well, I mean, I'm producing this probably every day, if not more than this daily. So it's an unlimited supply of oyster mushrooms, and that's just going on around here. So in the mushroom tent. So I'll be talking about that on Friday if anyone's interested in growing mushrooms. And on Sunday, it'll be the next build vlog where we show you how they put the ceiling up, how they made the stairs, and that's it. So enjoy my peppermint tea now on the farm, living the dream. We're very happy to be back in Thailand. We just want to say thank you to everybody for following our journey. And it's been a long one. I'll be honest, you know, Bali was really hard. Bali was really tough because, well, you know, we'd lived in rural Thailand on the farm so long that you kind of just get into the whole jive of it. You become somebody quite different. And then going back into Bali and going back into the corporate world, and we needed to do it because I needed to get the money for the cottage. But I got very, very sick, like mentally and physically sick. And I don't think I could have even done one more day. But now being back on the farm, it's just like, oh, relax again, come back into self, like come way more relaxed. Health is way better. Hey, Richard, thank you very much for that. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. And he said it's much more comfortable than bamboo huts. Yeah, I'll just finish this riff with Bali coming back and getting back into the swing of things in rural Thailand. It's just healthier. It's happier. It's it was the right decision. So we've got smoked death. Oyster mushrooms are rather easy to grow. They tolerate lower temperatures and helps with keeping pathogens at bay. Yeah, the oyster mushrooms are simple. Basically, open the bag, spray them, and they're gonna flush for about 2 or 3 months. So now the final thing I'll address, as per Richard's comment, the bamboo huts. Our channel's called Life in Bamboo, and we're sticking with it. I'm staying in my bamboo. I'm going to be sleeping in my bamboo. Damo's sleeping in her bamboo. The cottage is really for family, and it's for when family come, and it's for something happens to us, the boys have got somewhere to live. That's Otis, our son, and the new boy coming, which is Hugo. He's going to be called Hugo, our new son, coming in early January. So we're excited about that. We're also going to be surrounding the whole property with bamboo. So it's a specific species of bamboo, but it'll form a 2-meter high fence around the property. And I think that fits quite nicely into the idea of life in bamboo. So we are going to stick with the name. Sorry, guys. And yeah, hi Mark. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And then I'll just give like 2 minutes if anybody has any questions before I wrap up this stream. I just want to thank everyone for the super chats. Hope you've enjoyed our little tour here. You can replay this back, I think. I'll probably keep this live stream up for another 48 hours. And then I may remove it. So Sunday's vlog is not so boring. So, you know, people don't see twice the same thing. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone for following our journey this far. I feel like some of you have been following this channel for up to 2 years, and so you've been very much a part of the story. Like I see you in the comments all the time, the same people commenting and asking. I don't know how loud that is for you guys, but Aggie K said, Hugo as a name for your new son is so cute. Yeah, Hugo, it means beautiful mind or enlightened mind. It's a German name. We really loved it. Toby Price says, what visa are you on? I'm on a marriage visa. So it means you have to keep the money in the bank. You know, it's quite difficult to always keep that balance in, especially when you're keeping it in Thai baht. You don't know how kind of safe it is long term, but it's a marriage visa and it's all done, you know, properly and above board, and that keeps us kind of safe and in the kingdom legally and doing things the right way, you know. If you are married or you have kids, there's no point in doing a retirement visa. You might as well just go the marriage visa route. So Shannon says, another original. That would be fantastic. Good stuff. Bobby Crush says, wherever you are in Thailand, it won't be long until someone fires up an angle grinder. That is true. That is absolutely true. Dave Jones, Hugo Boss. That wasn't our intention, but yep. how much did your electric bills drop once you hooked up the solar? This is a very common question that I get. And I've got to be honest, guys. I wouldn't do the solar unless you your mind is on the eco-friendly impact. To pay off the solar is going to take longer than the warranty of the equipment. So say it was a 300,000 baht investment, we're only saving 1,000 baht per month that we can work out. Now, if we had lithium batteries, that would be different. We could charge the lithium batteries from the solar and they would run through the night. So that would help, but that's an extra capital expense. So right now, as it stands, unless you can get a cheap deal on the panels and get the inverter in yourself, then I would say, right now, maybe hold on it until the technology is a bit cheaper. But that's just my opinion. So, Crid said, there's no flooding around your area. Very good. I wish you all the best. Thanks, Crid. And we raised this land up. So I'll just show you. We raised this land up 2 years ago. 2 years before we started building. And so there was no flooding. And that's been, we were lucky that we did raise it up, because there was flooding just behind it, but there was no flooding on our land. So that's lucky for us, really. Hey, Jason, thank you for a super chat, brother. I appreciate that. 400K you can't touch. I'm on the same visa. Yeah, Toby, the 400K, you can't touch it. I mean, you actually can at certain times a year. You have to keep it in 3 months before. But do you really want to be transferring it here, transferring it there, using it, risking the fact that you may not have it later down the line? I think just keep it in a Thai account. It also doubles as an emergency backup fund. I see it that way. So if there was an emergency, obviously you dip into it. I think it's part of an emergency backup fund. So where in the UK are you from? Sounds like Yorkshire. I'm from Bolton. So good old Bolton. And there's your angle grinder again. And I'm from a tiny little town called Horwich in Bolton. So just gonna see if there's any more here. Yeah, little Bali boy, it's been 1.5 years that I've been watching you. Thanks for coming along for the journey, brother. I appreciate it. And I try and answer every comment in our comment section. Anytime someone leaves a comment, I try to handle it. Douglas Scott, was it worth it? I assume you're talking about the solar, and I would say in this case, no, but we got a very substantial discount on the solar because of the YouTube channel. So full disclosure, they give us a huge discount on the solar. So was it worth it for us? Yeah. Would it be worth it if you're buying it new? I'm not so sure. Let's see. Otis was named after Otis Redding. So somebody's comment there, and that's true. He was named after Otis Redding. Morning from Nottingham, from Callum. I'll be your neighbour soon in Korat. You're lucky. The lucky few make it to rural Thailand. Many don't get out of Bangkok. We got a comment here. I'm going to move away from the angle grinder because there's quite a lot more questions coming through than I expected. Got a comment here saying electric is still cheap in Thailand, and that is true. It's cheap enough so that you don't need to necessarily have solar. I think our whole bill for the whole farm, and I pay the bill for this one and this one too, is about 2,000 baht a month. So, and that's 2 hot showers, no air conditioners yet, but 2 washing machines and all the lights and stuff, 2,000 baht a month. So you may question, do you really need solar? Just checking where the buffaloes are. You think eventually Thailand will give permanent legal residency? Well, of course they do give residency, but it's very, very difficult to get it. And I hope so. I hope for people with kids in particular, like my situation, we're okay. But I've got a lot of Farang friends that are not okay, that have kids and they want to support and they want to work in the kingdom. And I feel like they should be able to get permanent legal residency. So the answer to that is I do hope so. I hope so. So I think that's it for questions, guys. And I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. And again, thanks for liking this. Thanks for following the channel. We're going to keep you updated. We've got some interesting vlogs to come, some fun vlogs. And that's it from us, over and out. I'll see you on the next live stream, which will probably be next week. I'll try to do one a week going forward for anybody that's interested. So thanks, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Sam and James, well, are you going to work on your music again soon? Maybe I'll pick up the saxophone and guitar for a future vlog. I'm not in the zone at the moment, mentally. But the time will come, for sure. Cheers, guys. Take care, yeah? Bye.